Today we are going to discuss exercise 12B, question number 5. Open your books and look at question number 5. It is from D2 updated version, or in D1 it is of chapter 14. Okay, now let's look at the question. The figure shows a drinking straw in the shape of a half cylinder. Find its capacity in liters. You are given the length, or you can say height, of the cylinder and the diameter. The diameter is 15 centimeter. So for the solution you have to find out the base radius. Radius is basically the half of the diameter. So what we have to do, we have to divide 15 by 2 and we got the radius 7.5 centimeter. Next you have to find the capacity of drinking straw is equal to, you know the formula, which is equals to pi r square h. Now in the question you can see that you are given the figure of a half cylinder. So for half you can divide it by 2 or multiply by 1 by 2. Here in the question I have it multiply by 1 by 2. 1 by 2 pi r square into h, which is the formula of the volume. So volume is basically the capacity. So put the given data in the formula. 1 by 2 multiply by pi multiply by r square multiply by height or length, you can say, which is also given 84. Now multiply all these terms and you will get 7420 centimeter cube. The question is given to find out the answer in liter, and you know 1000 centimeter cube is equal to 1 liter. So convert it into liter. We got the answer 7.42 liter. Simply divide by 1000. Now moving towards question number 7. You have to do the question number 6 by yourself. Next is question number 7. In the question number 7 we are given a tank in the shape of a cylinder of diameter 2.4 meter and height 6.4 meter contains oil to the brim. Find the number of complete cylindrical containers of base radius 8.2 centimeter and height 28 centimeter, which can be filled by the oil in the tank. So here are basically two cylindrical objects. One is the tank and other is the cylindrical container. The measurements given of the tank are in meter. The diameter is 2.4 meter and the height is 6.4 meter. And the cylindrical containers measurements are given in centimeter. The radius is 8.2 centimeter and the height is 28 centimeter. Now let's start. First of all, you will find the base radius of the tank. You know the diameter, so divide the diameter by 2 and you will get the radius, which is 1.2 meter. Next you have to calculate the volume. You know the formula of volume. Volume is equals to pi r square into h. Pi r square and h. Fill in the values in the formula and you will get the answer, which is 9.216 pi meter cube. This is your answer in meter cube. But you know the other cylindrical object answer will be come in centimeter because the measurements given in the centimeter. So you can convert meter into centimeter. For conversion, you know 1 meter cube is equal to how many centimeter cube? Simply you have to multiply it and you got the answer 9216,000 pi centimeter cube. You can also put the value of pi, but here I am not putting it for the reason I will tell you later. Next is you have to calculate the volume of cylindrical container. Again the formula is pi r square into h. Put the values in the formula because here we are given with the radius, and we will get 1882.72 pi centimeter cube. This is the volume of the container and the above is the volume of the tank. Both the units are same now. We have converted both of them into centimeter cube. Now you have to find the number of cylindrical containers filled. How many cylindrical containers can be filled? So you have to divide the volume of tank with the volume of cylindrical container. Here the pi above and the pi below can be cancelled, so that's the reason why I have not put the value of pi in the question, but if you want you can go. Now divide with the value of the volume of tank with the value of the volume of cylindrical container, and you will get the answer 4895 round figure. So it is the number of cylindrical containers that can be filled by the oil in the tank. Okay. The next question number 8 is given, and in the question number 8 you can see there are two diameters. One is internal diameter and one is external diameter. So you have to find both the volumes using internal and external diameters, and you have to subtract both the diameters, so you will get the answer. You are supposed to find the volume. For the volume, you need to get radius, and how you can find radius from the diameter, you are very well aware of it. So find the radius first, then find the external volume and internal volume one by one and subtract both the volumes. Next, move to our next question, which is question number 9. A copper cylindrical rod of diameter 14 cm and length 47 cm is melted and recast into a wire of diameter 8 mm. Find the length of the wire, giving your answer in meters. We are given with a copper cylindrical rod having diameter. So first of all we have to calculate the radius. Base radius becomes 7 cm, which is the half of 14 cm. Now we know the length 47 cm. So we have to calculate the volume. Volume is equals to pi r square h. Formula we know, and by putting the values in the formula we get the volume 2303 pi. Next we are given with the wire having diameter 8 mm, but we are not given with the length of the wire. So here I am supposing the length of the wire is equal to L. Base radius is equal to half of 8, which is 4 mm. Again, to make the units same, I am converting millimeter into centimeter, which is equal to 0.4 centimeter. Now the volume of the wire which we are making with the melted copper rod, the volume of the wire is equal to, again the formula is same, pi r square h. H is height and height is equal to length, you must say. So pi r square h you can also say. Here I suppose the length, so in the formula I am putting pi r square L. Pi remains the same. For the radius we know 0.4, I am putting it here, and then length L remains same. But the volume of the wire must be equal to the volume of the cylindrical copper rod, because we are making the wire by melting the copper rod. So volume of both these objects will become the same. So volume of wire must be equal to the volume of cylinder. Okay, so which we know 2303 pi. Putting it is equal to pi 0.4 square into L. Both these sides have pi, so we cut the pi, cancel out it, and taking 0.4 square, which is equal to 0.16. Now we have to find the value of L. So 0.16 is multiplying with the L. When it comes to other side, it will be in the divided form. So divide both the values and you will get 14,400 centimeter cube, which is your length of the wire. Okay, this is the length of the wire, so it must be in centimeter. So here what you have to do, now convert it into meter. For converting into meter you have to divide by 100, so it becomes 144 meter. It's your task to convert centimeter into meter. Okay ji, question 9 is done. Now let's move towards question number 10. Question number 10. A pipe of diameter 2.4 centimeter discharges water at a rate of 2.8 meter per second. It means 2.8 meter per second water is discharging. Find the volume of the water discharged in half an hour, giving your answer in liters. Discharge rate is given in second, but we are given to find the discharge rate in half an hour. Half an hour means 30 minutes. So let's start. You have to find the volume. So when you get the volume is basically, you can say, the length of the whole pipe, and for this you can solve it. First of all, let's start with the radius. Radius is 1.2 centimeter. The discharge rate is 2.8 centimeter per second. So I'm converting it into meter. Sorry, the discharge rate given is 2.8 meter per second. So I'm converting into centimeter. Now look, I have corrected. 2.8 meter per second is your discharge rate. I am converting into centimeter. 1 meter is equals to 100 centimeters, so it becomes 280 centimeter per second. Volume of water discharge is equal to volume of water filled in the pipe. Of course, how much water is discharging? It is basically the water which is filled in the pipe. So it is equal to 280. You must say 280 centimeter cube. So this is our water discharge, so it is equal to 280 centimeter per second. Now to find the volume of the pipe, what we have to do, we are writing the formula of volume, which is equal to pi r square h. You know the value of pi r, and h is equals to the length, which is equal to 280. If the water discharge is 280 centimeter per second, it means the length of the pipe is, or the height of the pipe is 280. So this is the volume, 403.2 pi centimeter cube, and you know the volume of water discharge which we have given is per second, is in per second. It means in 1 second 280 centimeter water is discharged from the pipe. We have to find out in minutes. First of all, you have to convert the second into minute, and then you will find out for the whole 30 minutes how much volume will discharge. So in 30 minutes, you know the volume, you can write it volume of the pipe or volume of the water, which is equal to 403.2 pi multiplied by 60. Multiply by 60 because 1 minute is equals to 60 seconds. So converting the second into minute, we have to multiply by 60. Next, to find out for the whole 30 minutes, because it's the for 1 minute, but to find out for the 30 minutes how much water will discharge, you have to multiply by 30 and you will get the answer 2280000 centimeter cube. To convert into liter, you will get 2280 liter. So this is the volume of water which will discharge. Now question number 11 is your homework. You have to do it. Question number 12 is homework, and question number 13 is your homework.